Yeah.
This is me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Melissa.
Thank you so much. Hey, Ben. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Carl, day 4, Reyes Cup. Andrew said on day 1 that you look like you're in bed and you've kind of gone a bit overboard today. What's this about?
Well, you said a little coffee morning chat is relaxed, so it's just one of them days, pal. Just a bit tired, so I'm just going to lie down.
I think Team Rest of the World need that as well.
Yeah, I mean, what a shambles.
Yeah, where's it gone wrong? Come on, day 4, we're heading into it 9-1. They got a point yesterday. You said it's not all doom and gloom. They got 1 point. Now they need another 10.
Where's it all gone wrong?
Yeah, come on, hit me. Boise on tilt, day 4.
I mean, it's easy to criticise, obviously, format and picking and where players should play. Obviously, day 1 lineup, I could kind of see the idea behind it, but I did say somewhere that I come from it was on our first show, I think.
Yeah.
I come from the school of you're rookie, you put him with somebody who's like got a wealth of experience. Just because obviously if you look at that singles, they're going on match 3.
Mm-hmm.
So the chances are when you're playing Asia, it might be 1 apiece after team and doubles, yeah? How many times are you going to be 2-0 up? So then your rookie's got to go on, never played in this environment. So that maybe that's something to look at. Also, I suppose Fedor and Skylar, how much doubles Moscone Cup team play have they had in the sense of good things happening when they play? Because they've not even won Moscone Cup, have they, for ages?
No.
So that's a bit scary, I suppose. So I don't know, but obviously it's all hindsight, isn't it? But I think the big thing actually, what I have spotted is the players don't seem to be acting like them.
Yeah.
Because obviously I work on a lot of the events and I'm used to commentating on them when they're playing in these singles tournaments, I feel like we're seeing a different person in the team.
Yeah.
Because if you look at Asia, they just all look the same, like what they're doing. Maybe AJ's giving it a bit more, but that's because they're winning. He won't really do that in his matches. But when he's playing, he's just doing his thing. What I mean by that is, every time Fedor's gone out there, he's laughing and joking, isn't he?
Yeah,
I know the scoreline's reflecting that. Let's say if they went out there and
if it's 6-5, I don't think you've seen Fedor laughing and joking. You've seen him locked in.
I do get that, but I just mean like you're just seeing a different player at the table from what we used to see. Fran obviously does so well in all the singles tournaments, and he looks freaking petrified out there. So I don't know. I remember like when I played in my first one, and the few after. Well, I played 2 or 3 under Johan, was it? I can't remember. Might have been 3. 3 under Johan, 1 under Marcus Schmack. Johan always used to pull me to one side when no one else was there, and he used to say, "Don't forget, you're the Ronnie O'Sullivan of pool." Now, he didn't mean it as in like what we've achieved. He just meant that flair and just getting on with it. He knew my strength was not thinking about it and walking around and like this, being a bit more methodical. So it was his way of telling me, just kind of get on with it because that's really suits your game, that's your game.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is you almost need to get these players playing how they do when they're playing singles. Like, how come Fran just looks so different when he's playing in an individual tournament? It's like such a big threat in the individual events, as where when he's playing doubles and singles out there in these teams, it's like he's forgot what he's doing when he's in a singles tournament. So I just think he needs someone to tell him. I'm not saying I did that, by the way, last year, but I'm just on about what I've clocked.
You know
what I mean?
It's
And
just something that you kind of picked up on this week.
A little bit, yeah.
Looking at it from a different angle.
Yeah, and obviously we're going to start off with Shaw tonight in singles, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, Jason Shaw, he's always picked as a wild card, and captains when he's Shawing because of his his playing, his character and his antics. Not antics, that's the wrong word, but you know, the way he is in the team environment, that's what I mean by antics. And he's not played a singles point yet.
Yeah.
It's 9-1. Now, let's just say it were 5-5. It'd still be pretty mad to think he's not played his singles point. You know what I mean? But, listen, the score's not helped, has it? They got off to a bad start and it continues. How many times have we seen like a team come from behind and win the Moscow? Just doesn't happen, does it? It just shows you how hard it is when you go behind.
Do you think, obviously, you know, miss a few balls? Because there has been, especially throughout the week, it's not like Asia have played flawlessly.
No.
It's not like they've completely blown them away. The rest of the world have had chances.
Yeah.
But there's just been a few too many mistakes when it's been kind of on a knife edge, you know, a few hills even here and there. You know, the Fedor and Skylar match, the Fedor shirt foul.
Yes.
Little things where if they go the other way, then 9-1, as we say, is all of a sudden maybe like a 6-4 or something like you know, it changes a little bit and then it changes the game completely.
On the opening night, what was it now? It was 3-0, weren't it?
Yeah.
And the last match, who was the last match? It was
Callum, Moritz,
oh, it was Fedor
and then it was
Skylar.
Fedor and Skylar.
Skylar missed the blue too. That was a big point, man.
Yeah.
You know, because 3-1, it's just different, isn't it? You come out the next day, obviously Fedor's sort of starting that next day after the team point.
Yeah.
3-1, 4-0, it's just massive, isn't it? You know, when you look back, it's just massive.
Yeah.
Little, especially when you're getting chances. Listen, sometimes you're going to lose matches where it's kind of out of your control. You know, you sometimes you don't get a shot, or you might get a kick or a jump, so you think, well, what did I really do? It's just a point you've lost. But when you've had like that chance to win the point and you don't, they're the ones that hurt.
It's 9-1. Now, it is sport. Anything can happen. There's a chance that we're here till 5 a.m. tomorrow. It's a small chance.
Well, if I'm there at 5 a.m. tomorrow, Emily better make sure I'm stacked up with a crate of bud on ice. I ain't sitting in there at 3 a.m. without a bucket of bud. I'll take Corona, that's not a problem. But I want it all in ice with a bottle opener, and we're good to go.
They're like San Miguel out here.
That'll do. Will we still be on Sky though? Will it still be live, or will we cut off?
No, we'll still be live. Mate, we go as long as we need. I mean, there's a chance
Better forget about the Corona then.
There's a chance we're over at 8 o'clock.
Hopefully, because then we can have a few bevies. Hopefully it's 2-0, job done.
Well, for Team Rest of the World tonight, what's it all about? Is it kind of damage limitations, see what you can do?
I mean,
is it heads gone already? Well, you know, what if you're in the mind of that dressing room now, what are you kind of thinking? Because it's 9-1. You don't want to be completely embarrassed. I mean, I know it's kind of gone.
Well, they're not going to win, are they? Let's be honest. They know. Yeah. Now, at some point,
it's incredibly unlikely. Yeah. So what do they do now?
At some point, if a miracle happens, they might start thinking about winning.
Yeah.
Because they've gone on a bit of a tear up.
What if what after 2? Maybe 3?
No, not 2. It needs to be
but
more
but 2 or 3, a bit of motivation.
They need to win the first 5.
Yeah.
Get it back to 9-6.
And then only then are you thinking, oh, we got a chance here.
But at the end of the day, they've not won a point other than a team match. They've not won a singles or doubles yet.
Yeah.
So it don't exactly bode well, does it? Obviously, we're starting with Shaw, but Yap's playing a lot, isn't he? He plays singles first. He might be on again in doubles.
He's on doubles straight after, yeah. I mean, I spoke to him yesterday, and you know, it's crazy that. And you touched on he came in a bit late and whatnot, but for a player who has won as much as he has this week, he's barely been at the table this week, yeah. So now he's obviously got he played the last doubles last night, he's got a singles tonight and then another doubles straight after it.
I think obviously usually we used to see 5 points on night 1. We did 4 this year. Mm-hmm. Night 2 got canned early. So a lot of it's down to, because it's not been close, we've not stuck to the format, have we? So that's why we're thinking, I'm not really seeing him play, or you know what I mean? We're seeing matches that maybe should have been the previous night, if you like. We've got to be honest, pal, haven't we? We can't talk complete baloney all the time.
But my point is that, like, Asia need 2 points, and they're sending out the most informed player on the planet just to see the job out. It's not bad. It's not a bad position for them to be in.
Listen, it's over, innit? Let's not be silly. It's over, innit? Look it up. It was over. Probably after day 1 it was over.
What did you think of?
They're just too strong, aren't
they? They are.
We need a stronger
strong.
team. The team's not strong enough. If we're going to be brutally honest, the team's not strong enough. It's too weak.
Yeah.
No disrespect to anyone that's played in it. I've been in it. I've played in events. I've vice-captained under Alex Laley, great captain, great bloke. I've been around shoring teams. I've done this event. The team's just not strong enough. I'm not saying it can't be strong enough, but it may be. I mean, I've not spoke to Jeremy about it. I don't know how he's found it, mixing with the two, obviously America and obviously the Europeans, I don't know. But, I mean, I learnt a lot last year when I was doing it. I give the players too much respect, thinking they'll be fine, they're the world's best pool players and all this, you know what I mean? But maybe he's not been as harsh as he could, I don't know. I've not really spoke to him.
You flip that around to the Asians. I think one thing that you see from them is, despite who's in front of them, there's a lot of pride for them playing in that team. I think you saw it especially yesterday, that singles match, Duong against Skylar. Duong walks out into the arena. He's got a Vietnamese song playing. He's got his hat on with the Vietnamese rice hat. The fans in the audience chanting for him. For a player like him, it's an incredible moment for him. And even, I think he made the point to get to 8. And he was jumping around and screaming like he just won a major championship. Like, that's how much it means to players like him.
He played great, Duong. I know he got a bit lucky with fluke at 9-ball, but he was going to play the jump shot, and then I think he thought, well, if I hit the 5 on the right side, off the bottom rail, the 9
two-way shot.
Yeah, he just give it a whack, didn't he? But that weren't really the case. He played 2 or 3 really nice shots in that match.
Well, he looked a bit nervy, I think, the day before. Looked a little bit nervy. Yesterday, I thought it was completely different.
No, he played well. Skyler didn't do too much wrong, did he? But like I said, the scoreline is everything, and it's not going to be good going out there the way things have gone. Can you imagine being in their shoes?
Yeah. Tonight, Django will be looking to see it done quickly. I mean, for him.
So will I.
For him, like, how honoured do you think he will be with the whole thing? Because it's been a near on perfect week for him. He's playing in the tournament named after his best mate, Efren. Efren won it last year. Django, I think, has been a bit more involved in the team.
Django's playing Philippine Open and all.
And Django's playing Philippine Open.
Listen, don't worry about Django. He can still play. He's a joke. He's a sicko on the table.
I think.
Talking of sickos, just going off subject to a degree. I know you're on about Django, but it's not really going off subject. I think Carlos played brilliant. Chua's been okay.
Yeah.
He pushes the boat out a bit, but that's his style. But Biardo's played freaking awesome.
Yeah.
To be fair, hasn't he? He's played really good. But you can see he likes it. He's got all his family here. His kids are here. He's in the Philippines.
He's world champion.
Yeah, he's world champ. He's got loads of money. It must be good for them. It's just a shame the crowd are just not quite there for him. But I read something yesterday morning, actually. It was one of the Filipino social media pages.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, why is it? I'm not saying it should be Moscone full. I get it, but you'd think, with all these players, because they're well known, these Filipino. Well, I did a feature yesterday with day before with Jeremy on the jeepney. We've gone 15 minutes that way. Got out, 3 guys on the street trying to sell you watches, Viagra and something else, right? As soon as we've got out, they're like, Reyes Cup, they knew.
Yeah.
These 3 random guys on the street, they just knew. So wherever you go, it's like people know it's on. But I have heard, and we know this, that the Filipinos think the venue is just a shambles to get to. Around that area, it's traffic central.
I know, and there was a few traffic issues yesterday. I think
there was big traffic.
One kind of pile up, and then the streets around here are quite narrow, and it just can't.
Well, I'm on a motorbike, so I'm in and out.
Yeah, I've seen you on that moped. Yeah, I stuck in the t-shirt the other day to get some branding on. Did you get
good? It's good, mate. Honestly, you're just in and out. Yesterday it was packed, went all the way up.
Yeah.
I had Abigail on the back, because she knew traffic's bad. So you give me a lift. I went, well, yeah, but you need to wear a helmet. She's like, I ain't putting a helmet on this, on the air. So I'm like, whatever. But you're just going in and out of these cars, but it was carnage. In fact, I had to go and do a piece with Yap yesterday.
Yeah.
Me, Abigail, Hannah were in the bus. We went up there, turn right, an hour. We didn't even get to the shoot, we come back. An hour, sat on the bus for an hour. Wow. That's how bad the traffic is around here. So I think a lot of the Filipinos probably think, well, I'll just watch it in a local bar or maybe at home. I don't know.
Well,
last night weren't bad though.
Last night wasn't bad. Last night was a decent.
If it was like that every night, you'd take it for where we're at.
Yeah, right. I think the longer we do this competition, it's got to grow year on year, and we learn things, as we go along. So one of the ways, obviously, to improve the prestige and everything of the competition is pack that arena out.
But when it's all said and done, if you look at the team last year, it's pretty much the same team, other than there's no Cole, we've got AJ. Yeah. Now, next year, let's say there's no AJ and we put Ko Pin Chung in.
Yeah.
Year after there's no Ko Pin Chung and we've decided Dan Jung Lee's going to take a spot. We're talking about like unbelievable players here.
Yeah.
Now, the European team, it's just not the strongest team, is it? It's not the strongest team. There's stronger players out there, and unfortunately, you're going to get away with that against the Americans because they're not quite as strong as the 5 Europeans, so you're going to get away with it. We'll do a bit of a Moscone chat in a minute, actually.
Okay.
But to beat these 5 Asians, for whichever 5 it's going to be, you need to go with the 5 strongest Europeans, or certainly 4 strongest, and 1 rookie. You're just not going to beat them.
Do you think if say you're talking Europeans, right? Say whether it's a Team Europe or whether it's some Europeans playing in the Team Rest of the World, in your mind, are you treating it completely different to the Moscone, and is that an issue that they've got in their heads because it's not the Moscone Cup? It's similar, but it's a different one. So, because we know, even from the press conference in the Moscone Cup, they're out there talking shit about the Americans are talking shit about them, the fans are giving it, and so there's already from the start a bit of need and stuff. The Filipino fans have been great, but there's not that need or that bite. So do you think it's being treated in a different way?
I mean, it is different, but if you said to me, Carl, you're playing in the Reyes Cup and I had 8 weeks, when I show up with my cue and I've done my practice, when I'm out there, I'm just doing what I do on the pool table, aren't I? I'd just be thinking, right, I'm playing with you. Right, I need to knock my ball in and get you here. All the outside stuff, it don't really matter, does it? You can't control that. I just think you've just got to do what you do on the table, haven't you? Whether there's 300 people there or 3,000. I just think the fundamental thing, the biggest issue we've got now is that it's not quite the strongest team, is it? It isn't. And as I said, you're playing 5 unbelievable players, you know what I mean? Now, the Moscone Cup, the way the rankings are, it could be quite interesting this year because you're going to have 2 or 3 rookies, possibly 3 rookies qualify. Certainly looks like there's going to be 2.
Yeah.
So obviously, the American team, which is not as strong as Asia and not as strong as Europe, all of a sudden might be playing a European team that is a little bit weaker. Yeah. So you might see a close cup, you might see America winning. And that's what's happening here. The European team's not strong enough. I thought actually, the rest of the world team, sorry. I thought this year it might not be so bad, team rest of the world team.
Yeah.
Well, obviously on paper it's stronger than the team I had, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like last year. If you look at the team we had last year. But I don't know. It'd be interesting to get Jeremy's thoughts on it all, behind the scenes. Does he feel like he's not had loads of time with the team? I feel like the captain's pick has gone a bit, is disrespected the right word? Possibly. I didn't really do much with the team beforehand, and I just thought you could get away with picking the team and put it on the sheet. Maybe there's more to it, maybe the captains need more time, maybe they need to know the team longer, and I don't know, maybe it's I don't know, just trying to look at it all. Because you don't want the event just to become a bit silly where they can never win, because that's the way the Moscone Cup's gone.
Yeah.
We just always think we can win, can't we? But that's not really the case. I don't know, it's a funny one. I mean, at the end of the day, there's obviously no filler in the team, there's no Shane in the team. Who else? Albin's been a bit of a hit and miss anyway for about the last sort of 18 months, but obviously still a phenomenal doubles player and team player. So there's 3. Catchy, he dipped a little bit, but still a great player, obviously. So, I mean, look at the 4 players I've just named.
Yeah.
It's scary, isn't it? To think that, I mean, you need the best 5 guys to play these, I'm telling you. And it ain't going to change. Because these Asians, we're not talking about good players, we're talking about greats here.
Yeah.
We're not talking these are just good players. You know what I mean? I was a good player. Was I a great player? Well, no. I was a good player. These Asians...
Great teams player, though.
No, I know that, but I mean, like, we're talking about, like, these are the greats, these.
Yeah.
These are, like, I mean, Biardo, 2-time world champ.
I mean, we saw it last night.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Biardo and Yap
champ.
as a pairing. Biardo and Yap as a pairing, the two highest ranked Asians. Carlo's world champion. Biardo's Yap is UK champion, Florida champion, US Open champion. And they went out there against Fran and Moritz, 5-0, job done.
Well, they won last year, they won this year, so they're on like a win of 2-0. I mean,
Yap was MVP last year.
Well, to send the pairing out there to beat Biardo and Yap in the Philippines, you've got to be a bloody good doubles pairing, I'm telling you now. Now, Fedor and Skyler, when you again, it's hindsight on paper, but it'd be interesting to get Jeremy's thoughts on it. You're thinking, well, how good are Fedor and Skyler together?
Yeah.
You know, what's their win ratio in the Mosconi Cup? It's not going to be great, is it?
Yeah.
And then, obviously, you've got Fran and Jay. You'd like to think they'd play all right together. Mm-hmm. Neuhausen, the rookie, playing sing. I don't know. Listen, they're just too strong, the team. Yeah. You literally need to send the 4 best players out there and a rookie, if a rookie qualifies. At the end of the day, you're just not going to beat this team. It's impossible.
Day 4 last year, obviously, it kind of looked done already. Jason went out, put on a bit of a show, you know, for the crowd.
Still had a sniff last year and all on that last night, by the way.
Yeah.
Someone lost a match. I can't remember who it was. There was a match. I think it was Fran. Was it Fran? And last night there was a match where it was like, if we could have just won that match.
Yeah.
Was it Fran? Can't remember.
Yeah.
Should have won day 1 last year, and oh, sure, he blobbed against Yap that last match.
Well, he's playing Yap tonight. Do you think he'll go out there?
I think Shaw will win tonight.
Yeah.
I think Shaw wins tonight.
Yeah,
I think he's got the bit between his teeth. He wants to prove a point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I completely agree.
Yeah, I think Shaw's going to win tonight. But he's not played great, has he? He's missed balls. He's done whatever.
No,
that's what I mean, though. But what's going on in the team room? How much chat is there between everyone? Is somebody getting the best out of Jason Shaw?
Yeah.
What captain in the whole of pool is going to get the best out of Jason Shaw? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it me? Is it Jeremy? Is it Johan? Is it somebody else?
But why can we see like Jason Shaw perform so well in the Mosconi, like without like a captain? Because last year he was his own captain. Obviously,
I think the answer is simple. You're playing a weaker team.
Yeah.
You're playing a weaker team.
Yeah.
It's just you can afford to not play as strong to a degree, can't you? He knows he's coming up against these boys. Shaw needs to be on his A game to beat these, and he can do it. Of course he can do it.
Yeah,
He's done it for years. We know that. We're just on about why is it not quite happened this year. Maybe Shaw needs to be playing the first singles. Or obviously last year was different because we had 2 singles on the opening night. This year 1 singles. But like I said, I come through the ranks with a Johan where you went big on night 1.
Well, the singles order has been Fedor,
Darren
Moritz.
Appleton always played the last singles at night because we always felt like there's a chance it might be 2-2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was always a big match. And they always went with Shane. It was always like the last point of match 1. You look at like the history. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's the other reason why, like, obviously, you know, Shane's record in the Mosconi Cup, people talk about it not being great, but he were always playing the big points, weren't he, against the big players. So you're probably not going to have a stellar, you know, resume, are you? But you need to be winning after day 1, really, don't you?
Well, that singles order has been Fedor, which you get, Moritz, Skyler, Jason coming in at number 4. And obviously he's left Fran till afterwards.
No, Moritz
as well.
played the first singles, not Fedor. On night 1.
Yeah, you're right.
It was Moritz, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The rookie. It's a big
Moritz
bold.
Moritz played Carlo,
It's a bold move.
Yeah.
When I seen it, I was like, I didn't feel it. And then a couple of people were saying stuff and I sort of got dragged into it thinking, I get it because you got the Americans, you got the Europeans. But, I don't know. I just, that rookie move in singles, I'd have gone Fedor.
We can overanalyze the rest of the world lineup all we want. We haven't really even touched about the kind of match order that Django's put out. I mean, they've just kind of got on with it, haven't they, Asia? And Django, I remember speaking to him on an evening, you know, it's these matches tomorrow, and he goes, yes, okay. Match order comes in about 20 minutes later. And he just seems to have got it all figured out from his side of things. I mean,
yeah, but just two years running now. If you look at it for 2 years, the team has not been tested.
Yeah.
Asia have not been tested. They've not been put under any pressure. Don't make mistakes. You put them under pressure. I'm telling you now, they will.
Well, we've got at least 2 matches tonight. Have you brought your cue with you? Might need a bit of an exhibition.
An exhibition? That lasagna looks good, by the way.
So this is the point where you try and get Ben to film the lasagna.
Oh, it looks good. Jesus, might have that later. Exhibition, who am I playing? I'll tell you what I'll do, if needed, I will go out there and play some Scotch doubles.
With who? Who's your partner?
Don't care. Anyone. I'll have Ephraim.
Ephraim. So Cowboys versus Ephraim Reyes, Scotch doubles tonight.
I'll play for a bit of fun, but I'm not going out there playing singles like Jeremy did last year, race to 5 and all that bull. But I'll have a Scotch doubles laugh just for a bit of fun.
Right, well maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't after. Tonight, Reyes Cup, 7 p.m. You're back in Prez. Maybe you'll be there with your beers at 4 a.m, Paul, you never know.
Hopefully.
Where can the people watch it?
Sky Sports, One Sports, WNT.tv.
Perfect. See you later.
Who edits this? Oh, mate, you're loving this, aren't you?